Hello, welcome back to At Home with Dia. If you're new here, I'm Dia, an interior designer and home stylist, and on this channel, I share designer tips and decorating ideas for creating beautiful and functional spaces. If you're looking for fall decorating ideas or inspiration, then keep watching. In my last two videos, I first started by decorating the front hall entry console in 3 different ways. Then I chose one look and used that as inspiration to bring that autumn feel to my sitting area. If you haven't watched those videos already, I will link them here and in the description below. Today, I'm decorating the dining area and the kitchen to bring that autumn vibe into those spaces. I will be using a lot of my existing decor and just tweaking them a little bit so they're more season appropriate. I'll try and link as many products as I can, or at least similar ones. So enough talking, and let me get started on decorating. This is how I had the dining area styled during the warmer months. As you can see, I prefer versatile neutral colors with a touch of black for some contrast and interest. I have lived with this look for a while now, but I've been wanting to dress up the seating alcove a bit more. So what better opportunity than autumn to make some updates to this area to cozy it up. During this time of year, I'm inspired by the essence of the season, how the light changes in autumn and nature takes on a soft, moody appearance. So you won't see pumpkins or too many bright colors in my styling. In this area that is next to the dining and kitchen space, I decided to start from the top down and install bamboo Roman shades that have a soft muted color that complements my floors and creates balance by mimicking the muted dark cabinet color that is directly opposite. I'm also replacing the pillow covers with darker, heavier textured fabrics for a more moody, cozier feel. This dark brown boucle pillow adds some drama to the space without being overpowering. The dark taupe chenille helps to tie in other color tones in the overall space, and a pale taupe teddy style pillow adds that extra soft cozy element. I'll mirror the pillow arrangement on the other side of the bench seating. You may notice that I'm using a couple of the same pillow colors as I did in the living room area, because this is an open plan space, so I want to keep that connecting color and texture thread moving from one area to the other. Next, I will address the walls that are on either side of the seating alcove. So, to make an even bigger impact in cozying up this area, I'm taking it a step further and modifying my artwork. These metal frames are from Target and are very easy to take apart. I had a Hobby Lobby's framing department cut darker colored mats quite inexpensively and just placed the new ones directly over the existing mats. That way I can easily switch back to white mats if I want to later. See what a difference just changing out the mat makes? I also moved the plants to another room so I can bring in a couple of lanterns with the warm glow of candles to the spot. These are lanterns I normally use during the Christmas season, but I added some dried pecans and other organic bowl filler for that fall-inspired look. And now let me dress up the dining table. First, to soften the hard look of the table, I like to lay down a runner that complements the neutral colors in the space. The light color breaks up the harsh look of the black table and allows me to use dark accent pieces on top so they stand out. Because there is a chandelier centered above the table, I place the vase off-centered and to the side. To balance the look, I'll bring in a large textured bowl with a mixture of earthy colored bowl filler for that organic element. Some of these are from Target and others are from the at-home store. They came in a large assortment bag of light and dark bowls, so I separate them and use the different colors depending on the season. The bowl is a Hearth and Hand Target purchase from a few years ago, so I'm not sure if it's still available. Now I'll put together an easy vase arrangement. As I mentioned in my fall living room decorating video, in an open plan space, try to use similar color tones in your stems and flower arrangements for a cohesive look. So I will use the same muted colored grass I used in my entry console as a base. And to mimic the beige taupe color of the flowers from the console arrangement, I will use these seed cluster stems in a similar color. I'm using 3 grass stems and 4 seed cluster stems and just play around with them, bending them, fluffing and intertwining them until I'm happy with the way it looks. Next, I'll style the long countertop that is next to the dining table, which also acts as a serving area when we have guests. I will dress up this corner with my tried and true styling method. Think of it as a good recipe that if you get it right, you can repeat time and time again. First, use an interesting vessel and add a floral arrangement. To tie in all the colors of the arrangements in this open plan space, in this mini arrangement, I'm using the same grass as the console and dining area, which I've pulled apart to get 2 smaller pieces. Then, 3 of those burnt orange picks are used in the coffee table arrangement. I'm also including 2 cream-colored berry picks for some variation, so the arrangements throughout the space don't look exactly the same. Then, add a tall element in a different shape. And finally, add a shorter item in a complementary color to give height variation. The warm, light-colored leaves that are a part of the berry picks help unify the wood frame and round-lidded vessel color. Moving along the counter, I keep it simple by standing up a wicker tray against the backsplash. Its color complements the other decor on the counter, but also serves a purpose. You see, in the middle of the backsplash is another power outlet that is totally unnecessary, not to mention quite ugly. So I use museum wax to secure the tray and hide the outlet. And now let's style the other corner of this countertop. Propping up my favorite cookbooks in the corner makes them easily accessible when I need them. Coincidentally, this notebook that contains recipes handed down to me by my mother has all the 4 colors that are in the arrangement that sits on the left side of the counter. Next, I'll add this large vase to act as a bookend, and I'm keeping it empty because it looks simply lovely just as it is. And of course, we need to include a candle for that warm glow and autumn scent. The counter is stylishly decorated with complementary colors, but there is still plenty of space in the middle to display food when we have guests. Here is the counter space that is next to my stove that needs to be practical, but I still want it to look nicely styled. The cutting boards, mortar and pestle, and the spoon rest serve a utilitarian purpose, but the black vessel and plant add a bit of style to this grouping. To change it up a bit, I will leave everything as is, but switch out the live plant with something more fall appropriate. These are from Hobby Lobby's normal floral department, but the color reminded me of how vines start drying out in fall. I put them in a pencil holder to hold them together and also add some black seeded clustered clippings. And just like that, this counter arrangement looks more seasonal. To carry those colors to the other side of the stove, I will use a small tray to act as a backdrop. I'll add this ceramic tray from Target in an earthy color. Then I'll place this black matte container, which I think is normally used for sugar, but I fill it with Himalayan salt and use it while cooking. And I also use the matching milk server to fill it with water. That way, if a recipe calls for a bit of water, I have it there ready for when I need it. Finally, a wooden bowl with some fresh fruit finishes this other practical corner of the counter. The warm wood and black accents are mimicked on each side for a cohesive, balanced look. Lastly, let me address the kitchen island. Although I would love to have a beautifully styled large arrangement on my island, the surface isn't very large, and since we use the counter multiple times throughout the day as we pull items out of the fridge and also to prep meals, we need to keep it clear. But I still want some fall decor on the surface. So the next best thing is to use practical items to inject that autumn vibe. I'll simply switch out my dish soap dispenser to amber glass, bring in a short amber glass bud vase, and create a small bundle arrangement with Hobby Lobby picks. It's small, but it still adds a bit of warmth to this area. Here is the overall look of the dining and kitchen area. If you like what you see, stay tuned for my next video where I will cozy up the main bedroom with fall-inspired elements. You won't want to miss it. So, I hope I've inspired you and given you some styling ideas of how to inject an elegant yet seasonal flair to your space. If you enjoyed this video and these tips, hit that like button and remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss upcoming videos with more design tips and decorating ideas. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.